Welcome to Flick News episode 46. This week, we've got a lot of exciting news for you, from Pocoyo's little sister reveal to the Spider-Punk animated movie, and much more. So,
let's dive right in.
First of all, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has announced it is shutting down operations after the loss of federal funding from the Trump administration. This will also have a significant ripple effect on public television, potentially forcing several PBS animated series and other programming to end production. Then Mattel has released an Emily the Corpse Bride Monster High doll in honor of the film's 20th anniversary. The doll is priced at $70. The figure comes with a spiderweb mesh and silky blue bridal gown, and the 10.5-inch scale piece has 11 points of articulation. It's also the first sculpt from Monster High that features a skeletal arm, leg, and rib cage. Then a new trailer for Scarlet has been released, the latest animated film from Mamoru Hosoda, previously known for Mirai and Bell. The movie is set to hit US theaters on December 12th. Then all episodes of Eyes of Wakanda are now streaming on Disney+. This marks first MCU animated series that's set within the sacred timeline, unlike X-Men 97, What If, and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which are either set in parallel universes, branched timelines, or just not connected to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The show follows warriors throughout Wakandan history who were tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts. Then, as we know that the amazing digital Circus will have 4 more episodes, and many fans are saying that 4 episodes aren't enough to finish the story, but recently creator Gusworks replied on it saying, "That's like 2.5 hours of content. That's like a whole Pirates of the Caribbean movie. You know how much shit you can fit in a Pirates of the Caribbean?" Then the Wrap reports that Pixar was developing a new long-form series for Disney Plus as a follow-up to Win or Lose. However, the project was quietly canceled. But the idea isn't completely scrapped. It could be reworked into a feature film instead. While it's disappointing for fans hoping for more episodes, turning the concept into a movie could offer a fresh way to explore the story with a bigger scope and impact. Then Netflix has revealed the official release date for its upcoming film, The Twits. It will premiere on the platform on October 17th. The movie is based on Roald Dahl's book of the same name. The story follows Mr. and Mrs. Twit, who are the miserable owners of a dangerous amusement park, and their meteoric rise to power in their town. The Twits takeover leads to an ongoing conflict between them, 2 children, and a community of magical animals who are determined to stop them. Then Timberland is teaming up with Sega's iconic video game character, Sonic the Hedgehog, for a limited edition Boots release. The Boots became available starting August 9th, means today. The Boots feature a special engraving of Sonic himself wearing a pair of Tims on the lateral side of the heel, along with co-branded text on the medial side. And there's cobalt blue laces, a direct nod to Sonic's signature electric blue color. According to the collaboration announcement on the Japanese Timberland website, the Boots will set you back 38,500 yen, around $261, and there are apparently only 30 pairs available. There are some other items in the range besides the Boots. The collaboration also introduces 2 long and short sleeve t-shirts, available in black or white. Then Disney has released an official promotional video for the live-action Lilo and Stitch, coming to Disney+. The film will start streaming on the service on September 3rd, following a theatrical run of over 3 months. Then Disney next Anime Twisted Wonderland, the animation, will premiere on Disney+ on October 29th, with 8 episodes streaming weekly. It's an adaptation of the hit Japanese mobile game that reimagines classic Disney villains in a magical high school setting. The story centers on Yukin Enma, a Tokyo high schooler who is mysteriously transported to Night Raven College, a fantastical academy founded on the legacies of Disney's most iconic villains. The world of Twisted Wonderland reinterprets these notorious figures, such as Maleficent, Ursula, Scar, Jafar, and the Queen of Hearts, not as enemies, but as revered mythological icons known as the Great Seven. Each of the school's dormitories is based on their ideology and magical influence, creating distinct social and magical divisions among the students. Then Netflix is reportedly planning to turn KPop Demon Hunters into a full-fledged franchise, starting with 2 animated sequels that will make it a trilogy. The Wrap also reports that Netflix is exploring ways to expand the universe even further, including an animated TV series, a stage musical, and even a short film to bridge the content between the movies. There were also rumors about a live-action remake, but Netflix quickly pushed back on that, saying a live-action version is not currently in discussion. And according to the Wrap, Netflix is internally comparing the success of K-pop Demon Hunters to that of Frozen, because Frozen made over $1 billion with its original film, and while Netflix doesn't release it in theaters, this one managed to dominate the streaming charts and become Netflix's most-watched original animated movie of all time. That level of success explains why Netflix is going all in, turning it into their own mega franchise with multiple projects. Honestly, this is huge for an original animated movie on Netflix. If they pull this off right, K-pop Demon Hunters could become one of the biggest animated franchises in streaming history. Then Amazon is investing in Showrunner, an AI-powered streaming platform described as the Netflix of AI. The service allows users to type prompts to generate animated scenes or full episodes, and major studios like Disney are reportedly in talks to license their IPs for use on the platform. The idea is that fans could create their own episodes or spin-offs using licensed characters, with a revenue-sharing model if others expand on their creations. While initially focused on short-form or episodic content, the platform aims to open a new era of interactive storytelling. And if Disney joins, it could become a huge creative playground for fans. Then Pocoyo now has a little sister named Bee. The first official artwork for Pocoyo Series 5 has been revealed, introducing the adorable new character. Bee wears a bright yellow outfit with matching yellow hair shaped like a hat with two little ears on top, and the hat is decorated with a small blue flower. It's a sweet addition that's sure to bring new charm and fresh adventures to the series. Then Tim Burton's Corpse Bride is getting its first ever 4K restoration DVD release to celebrate the film's 20th anniversary. It will be available on both 4K Blu-ray and DVD starting September 23rd, with digital copies accessible on Prime Video, Apple TV+, Google Play, and more. For collectors, a special Steelbook edition will also be offered. The digital and UHD Blu-ray versions will also include two never-before-seen special features. Then Roku has launched Howdy, an ad-free subscription streaming service priced at just $2.99 a month, less than a cup of coffee. The service offers a library of nearly 10,000 hours of entertainment, featuring content from partners like Warner Brothers, Lionsgate, FilmRise, and more, along with select Roku original titles. Then Paramount released a new poster for the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants, which parodies the iconic Titanic movie poster. Well, this has now just become the new marketing strategy. Recently, The Bad Guys 2 also released a bunch of parody posters, but originally, it all started with the Garfield movie. They created multiple posters referencing big upcoming films like The Lion King, Superman, Moana 2, Deadpool 3, and a lot more, and those were seriously amazing. Dave Pilkey is bringing Captain Underpants into the world of manga. He's adapting his original chapter books into a new manga-style series, with the first installment titled Captain Underpants, the first epic manga, set to release on April 7th, 2026. And unlike most manga, which read in the traditional right-to-left Japanese format, this one will read from left to right. It's written and adapted by Pilkey himself and illustrated by Japanese manga artist Motojiro. The manga follows the storyline of the first book in the series, The Adventures of Captain Underpants, and will incorporate new fliporamas, Pilkey's signature flip animations. Then the Smurfs movie starring Rihanna has now surpassed over $90 million at the worldwide box office. The movie's budget was $58 million. Well, I was told that this movie was going to flop, but these numbers are saying something else. Like seriously, who's watching this after all those bad reviews? It's kind of a miracle it still made money. It seems like kids are enjoying it. And now it's probably just a matter of time before they announce a sequel. Then a fifth Lego movie is now in development at Universal, titled The Inner Child. According to Deadline, the movie is described as an elevated Lego comedy and comes from James Morosini, the actor-filmmaker behind the 2022 comedy I Love My Dad. But this one thing had me worried. Deadline notes that Morosini's original script for Inner Child had nothing to do with Lego at all. It was an edgier live-action story, and after Universal picked it up, they reworked it to fit the Lego brand. And right now, it's unclear if the movie will be fully animated, live-action, or a mix of both. Then K-pop Demon Hunters is now Netflix's fourth most popular English-language film of all time, with 158.8 million views. The top 3 spots are held by Red Notice, Carry On, and Don't Look Up, with 230, 172, and 171 million views respectively. So, K-pop Demon Hunters just needs about 14 million more views to claim the second spot. And it's definitely going to happen very soon. Then 2 new animated movies are coming to Netflix next month. Shrek the Third will stream on Netflix US on September 1st, and Dogman is set to stream on Netflix sometime in September. Then the creator of Codename Kids Next Door, Mr. Warburton, along with the cast, will be appearing at the Houston NostalgiaCon from August 22nd to 24th. There will be an exclusive sheet for each cast member to sign. Then Lofi Girl has not graduated after all. The official Twitter account posted a video revealing it was all just a dream. Then Hulu and Disney Plus will launch a unified streaming app in 2026. The standalone Hulu app will shut down. Disney CEO Bob Iger emphasized that this combined app will offer a powerful package of content, blending general entertainment, family programming, live sports, and major franchises under one roof. While Hulu and Disney Plus will remain available as standalone services, the integration aims to streamline access for subscribers. Disney now owns 100% of Hulu after acquiring Comcast's remaining stake in June 2025. Then the official logo for AMPHIBIA, New Horizons, a fan comic series, has been revealed. It follows in Bunshui and the Plantar family returning in 2 epic stories. The first is a remastered edition of the original tale, where and learns the true meaning of friendship in a world of frog folk. The second story follows Nelson Sanchez, a guarded teen who becomes entangled in Amphibia's dark woods, facing danger alongside a family of frogs that help him confront his past. Then Tim Burton has directed a new stop-motion short titled The Tale of the Skull Tree for Wednesday Season 2, and it looks amazing. The short is available to watch on YouTube on the Still Watching Netflix channel. Then producer Jake Wyatt revealed that My Adventures with Superman Season 3 is currently in post-production. He confirmed on his X page that Season 3 is already in post-production. This season will introduce bald Lex Luthor and Cyborg Superman as part of the villain lineup, while Superboy will make his first appearance. Details about Season 3 are still limited, with only concept art images available so far. Then K-pop Demon Hunters has been added in the Oscars' first wave of digital screeners for 11,000 plus members to consider it for the 98th Academy Awards. The first wave of digital screeners will launch on Friday, August 15th, which will mark the official start of awards season as studios vie for voters' attention on the members-only streaming platform. Then first look at Marvel's Avengers, Mightiest Friends has been revealed. It's a new preschool series that will premiere on Disney Junior in 2027. And in this series, Marvel's preschool universe will cross over. It will feature kid versions of all the MCU characters including Spidey, Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Black Panther, Thor, and Black Widow. Then Netflix has released a new multi-title trailer for its upcoming Dr. Seuss preschool shows, Red Fish, Blue Fish, Horton, and the Sneetches. Red Fish, Blue Fish will premiere on September 8th and is a preschool comedy based on the classic Seuss book, following an odd couple pair of fish as they explore opposites and absurdities. The series is produced by Atomic Cartoons, with Becky Friedman as showrunner and Rob Cantor on songs. Then on October 6th, Netflix will debut Dr. Seuss's Horton, a fresh take on the iconic elephant, featuring a younger Horton on adventures with his best friend Samson. This series is animated by Brown Bag Films, with Ethan Monahan voicing Horton. Finally, The Sneetches, a 45-minute special arriving November 3rd, tells the story of 2 Sneetches, one with stars and one without, who learn the power of friendship and equality. Then Deadline reports that a Spider-Punk animated film is officially in the works at Sony Pictures Animation. Daniel Kaluuya, who voiced the character in Across the Spider-Verse, will co-write the script with John Singh. And since he's helping pen the story, it's safe to say he'll also be back to voice Hobie Brown. The project builds on the creative team behind the Spider-Verse films. Amy Pascal will produce in collaboration with Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, continuing their work from previous animated entries in the franchise. Plot details are still under wraps, and no other cast deals have been confirmed yet. Well, Spider-Punk absolutely stole the show in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He was 100% the coolest character to ever strum a guitar as he slung his webs and fought the establishment. So it's no surprise we're getting a spin-off movie. Then Hazbin Hotel is officially coming to theaters. Yes, You heard that right. A24 is bringing a special theatrical event on October 8th in 27 cities, where fans can experience the first 4 episodes of Season 1, along with the season finale on the big screen. And this isn't just a regular screening, it's a sing-along event, so expect the lyrics on screen and the entire theater joining in on those iconic songs. This event is being held to celebrate the upcoming Season 2 premiere, making it the perfect way for fans to relive the story and music together before the next chapter begins. The Season 2 is officially set to premieres on Prime Video on October 29th. Then, long story short, a new Netflix animated series from BoJack Horseman creator Raphael Bob Waksberg has already been renewed for Season 2, even before Season 1 drops. The first season premieres on August 22nd and will have 10 episodes. Netflix also revealed the first official trailer for the series, and it gives off major BoJack vibes, with that same emotional tone and sharp storytelling style fans loved. So it's no surprise they locked in another season early. And who knows, if things go well, this might just become Bob Waksberg's next long-running hit. Then the official English-language trailer for Pakistan's first-ever hand-drawn animated film, The Glassworker, has been revealed. The film will hit U.S. theaters starting August 15th, distributed by Watermelon Pictures, with screenings in New York City on August 15th, Los Angeles on August 22nd, and other U.S. cities beginning September 5th. It will release in the UK and Ireland on September 19th. Then Lilo and Stitch is on track to become Disney's second-largest licensed merchandise franchise this year, only behind Mickey Mouse. It has seen a revenue growth of more than 70% compared to last year. Then Universal Pictures intends to be more aggressive with filing lawsuits against companies who use their movies to train AI. The credits of new Universal films now include a disclaimer that they may not be used to train AI. Similar to what we saw in The Bad Guys 2, this disclaimer will now appear in every upcoming Universal movie. Then Winnie the Pooh's official voice actor Jim Cummings comments on the recent R-rated Blood and Honey horror movies. He said, "You've seen certain disgusting displays of things that people are calling art." Then recent reports revealed that Disney planned to use AI deepfake technology to put Dwayne Johnson's face on a body double for the live-action Moana remake. And even Dwayne Johnson approved the plan, but it never went ahead due to data and copyright concerns. It's concerning that Disney seriously considered this idea, and it's unfortunate that it was stopped only because of legal issues rather than creative or ethical ones. Still, it's a relief that the AI version of Dwayne Johnson won't actually come to life and will remain just a creepy thought for now. Then Paramount and Skydance have officially merged to become Paramount, a Skydance corporation. As part of the deal, Skydance Animation will remain independent from Paramount Animation, with Ramsey Nato will remain as head of the studio, while John Lasseter will remain CCO of Skydance Animation as a separate studio. Meanwhile, Brian Robbins, the current CEO of Nickelodeon, is expected to exit Paramount Global by the end of this week. Following the merger, Paramount Global co-CEO George Cheeks will also take over production duties for South Park. Then back in 2019, it was announced that Viacom had acquired the rights to the Garfield characters for a new Nickelodeon TV series. And now, it looks like we finally have an update. ToonHive on X revealed that Snipple Animation is seemingly working on the upcoming Garfield Animated Series. The studio has previously worked on shows like Phineas and Ferb, Looney Tunes cartoons, Stugo, Primal, and more. So yeah, after all these years, it's finally happening. Work on it might have been underway for a while too, especially since we saw that leaked animation last year. Then Courage the Cowardly Dog has now also been removed from HBO Max, along with What's New, Scooby-Doo. These were some of the last popular Cartoon Network shows from the late 90s and early 2000s still available on the platform, but now they're gone too. HBO Max has already pulled most of its throwback Cartoon Network library in recent months. Other shows that HBO Max has already removed in the past include The Powerpuff Girls, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Teen Titans, Looney Tunes, and more. According to reports, only 11 Cartoon Network shows are now left. There are now virtually no classic Cartoon Network shows left on the platform, making it harder for fans to access iconic series from the late 90s and early 2000s. Then Elio has officially surpassed Onward at the worldwide box office, making it Pixar's second lowest grossing film. But honestly, I still consider Elio the lowest, because Onward's box office run was heavily impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, with theaters shutting down just 2 weeks after its release. So if you look at it that way, Elio holds the real record. Then The Bad Guys 2 debuted with $22 million in its domestic box office opening weekend, just slightly behind the first film, which opened to $23 million back in 2022. So far, the sequel has grossed over $51 million worldwide on an $80 million budget. Then Ke Quan has officially wrapped voice recording for his character Gary DeSnake in Zootopia 2. Director Jared Bush shared a video of him celebrating the moment, and Ke Quan was all smiles, full of excitement and joy after finishing up his work.
Because that is a wrap!
Then One Piece's creator, Eiichiro Oda, has showcased official artwork featuring a crossover between One Piece and Pokémon for the first time ever, with Monkey D. Luffy and Pikachu sharing an electric stance. While it is very unlikely that the world of One Piece will join Pokémon, it does open up a great what-if scenario where Luffy travels to the Grand Line with a team of pirates and Pokémon by his side. And that's a wrap for this week's news. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care.